Hello everyone, it's Donna Gray here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. Now, I just wanted to jump on. I'm having a super awesome day. I just have to say, I love the company that I work with because Stampin' Up spoil us, and it is absolutely such a wonderful company. Such a wonderful company to be a part of because of the way they make you feel. When you achieve certain things, they make you feel awesome. Now, can you read this? I am super excited. Yeah, it says Tiffany Co. Like, oh my God, I never thought that I would ever get anything from Tiffany Co. But this little baby arrived this morning and I am super excited. I'm not going to show you what's in it. I have opened it and I do know what's in it, but it is a massive box from Tiffany Co. Now, you may say, how did you get that? And the way that I got this box, and it's a gift from Stampin' Up, and it's for the leaders in the company. Now, you have to be Silver Elite and above, and we have a leaders convention at the moment that it will be happening next week. So they've actually sent out these gorgeous gifts to everybody that is attending the leaders convention. Now, this is worldwide, so I am not going to open this box. I know that there's been a lot of people that have said that they've seen things, spoiler alert, that people have showed what's in here, and I'm just telling you, it is gorgeous, it is stunning, and it is done with so much class and so much style, as usual with Stampin' Up. So all I need to say is thank you, Stampin' Up, very much for my gorgeous Tiffany Co box. And just the box, like honestly, the box is absolutely just gorgeous. I'm like, oh my God, it's just so pretty. But anyway, I have another little box and I'm going to show you what's in the other little box. So sorry to tease you with that beautiful Tiffany Co box, but at least I will show you what's in this little box. Okay, so what actually happens is as you progress in titles with Stampin' Up, they send you certificates for progressing in titles, and they also send you gifts when you reach a certain level. So when you get to silver, you get this gorgeous, beautiful crystal long necklace, which is really stunning. And I don't know whether you know, but recently I actually progressed in title to gold. So I've been with Stampin' Up for 4 years, and you start off at bronze, you go from bronze to bronze elite, and that's when you get a little bit of extra a little bit of extra discount. And then when you get to silver, the gifts start to come. So when I got to silver, they sent me this beautiful necklace. So now I've progressed to gold. Now, bear with me. I've got to try and work out how to open this box. Okay. So I progressed to gold back in June. Okay, so here we have a beautiful gold pen, a gold Stampin' Up pen. Oh my Lord, it is gorgeous. It says, congratulations on achieving the title of gold. So and it's got it in all different languages, which is really awesome. Okay, so I'm going to have to take that off there. Will it come off? Yes, just. Okay, so I'm going to just take that off there. And look at this gorgeous, beautiful pen. Thanks, Geraldine. So it says on it, inspire, create, share. It has the gorgeous Stampin' Up emblem, and it just says inspire, create, share. How awesome is that? And you even get a gorgeous little, I don't know, what would you call it? Chamois cleaning cloth to clean it up and get it really nice and shiny. Woohoo! I can clean it and get it all nice and shiny. How awesome is that? Oh my God. And let's see, let's write on something. We need a bit of cardstock. Here we go. Ah, oh, beautiful. Lovely. How awesome is that? So I just wanted to jump on because I've been getting presents like left, right, and center today. So I just wanted to jump on and show you some of the things of how Stampin' Up spoil us. Now, I haven't got any makeup on and I've got things and bits and pieces here everywhere. Hang on, I get, whoops, nearly lost everything then. So, I mean, it's a simple, beautiful thing to get these gorgeous things. Now, I've got no makeup on. I've got a bit of lipstick on, but that's it. But I was so excited that I wanted to jump on and show you these things. So I'm going to be able to use my gorgeous gold pen. I do have another gift on its way, but it's in between bits and pieces. This was something that at a gold title that you could use your flex points on. And so I decided to use it because I turned gold like nearly 2 months ago. But they're in between some of their items that they had for gold. So there will be a gold present coming, but I'm not quite sure what it is because it'll be brand new because they had a gold necklace that had a gorgeous little heart in it. They don't have any of those anymore. It's always the way. Every time something happens, I seem to be just missing out on something. But anyway, I will be patient and I'll wait. But I've got this gorgeous gold pen in place of it. So I just wanted to say we work for an awesome company. Now, if you were thinking that you wanted to, if you love crafting and you were thinking that you wanted to do something as a business, like maybe a part-time business to earn a little bit of extra money, Stampin' Up is an awesome opportunity. So I've joined Stampin' Up 4 years ago, and it has truly changed my life. Like it has opened up opportunities and opened up doors for me that I never ever thought would be possible. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that follows me. Thank you to all of the customers that buy from me. And thank you to my awesome, wonderful team of Wild Heart Crafters. Now, honestly, all of these little surprises is super, super awesome that we get to have these gorgeous little surprises that pop up. But I think the main thing for me, as far as Stampin' Up is concerned, is just being able to be a part of my team. My team, like we are all awesome. We're all over Australia. So if you've been sitting on the fence about joining Stampin' Up, honestly, there is nothing to be scared of. It's not like you're joining and you're signing big contracts and things and you're locked into things. There's a quarterly minimum amount, but it's okay. If you don't make that quarterly minimum amount, you go back to being a customer again. So there is absolutely nothing to be scared of. And what the beauty of it is you get to be a part of an awesome bunch of people called the Wild Heart Crafters, my Wild Heart Crafters team. We have an awesome group. We have a Facebook group where we all communicate together in the Facebook group. It's a really, really fun environment. And to me, it's all about getting to be a part of an awesome crafting community. And one of the main things that my team members say to me is if there's something happens, something comes up in their life and financial troubles happen, especially with the COVID thing, a lot of people are having a lot of financial troubles with maybe their work. They're getting stood down from their work and things. But I can tell you that the one thing that they always say to me is, I don't want to drop out of your team because I don't want to not be a part of the awesome team page and the wonderful community of crafters that we have. And that's what we do in our team. We have a great, awesome time. We do monthly team meetings that we do make and take packets. So we all craft along together. The people that are local in my area come to my local team meetings. The people that are all across Australia, I go live into the team page. We get onto a Zoom call and they get to join the team meeting. So even though I've got people spread all over Australia, we all get together And I'm one of those team leaders that I'm there for you no matter what. So if you're struggling with something, then you can reach out to me, be it whether it's to do with Stampin' Up, be it whether it's to do with personal things in your life. I'm the type of person that I love to be there for my team because I've created some beautiful friendships amongst my team. It's like nurturing a family, and my family's growing and it's wonderful. So if you were thinking about being a part of Stampin' Up and you were thinking about joining, I really urge you to take that leap because I'm telling you, you won't regret it. It is a super fun thing to be a part of. And I mean, really, what it comes down to is you're getting 20% off discount off your crafting products. So if you like buying crafting products, it's all about getting your crafting products a little bit cheaper. So it's not to do with, you don't have to do team building, you don't have to run it as a business. But on the other hand, if you do want to run it as a business, then I have my business builder girls and we have weekly business training. So you really have to be really certain who you sign up with is whether that team leader is going to give you exactly what you want. So one of the things that I hear quite often is I signed up under somebody because she was my best friend, but she doesn't run it as a business and she doesn't even know whether she's going to stay. And then I'm going to be direct to somebody that I don't know. It is a really, really important decision that if you decide to join Stampin' Up, who you join Stampin' Up with. Now, when it comes to if you wanted to run it as a business, then you need to go for more business-minded Stampin' Up demonstrators. So if there's people that are offering, like I do, business training, things like that, then you need to pick a demonstrator like that to sign up underneath. It doesn't matter that they're not 5 minutes down the street, because the person that's 5 minutes down the street might be the person that doesn't really do anything as far as Stamping Up. What equipment do you use to tape your classes? So as far as my videos, Eleanor, so as far as my classes, I use Zoom as the program that I record the videos with, but I also use That's What Happened to You, Sue. I know. And see, it's things like, sorry, I'll go back to that question. I'll answer some questions. So if anyone's got any questions about joining Stampin' Up, please feel free to type it into the comments and I'd be happy to answer a question. So Eleanor said, what equipment do you use to tape your classes? So I use Zoom is the program that I use. So I've paid for a yearly subscription. The reason why I paid for a yearly subscription to Zoom is that I'm able to go live on YouTube, on Facebook. So I'm able to go live through that Zoom program. Now, the reason that I chose Zoom was because I've actually got a webcam. So I'm able to use the camera in my laptop when it's facing me, and I'm able to change the camera through Zoom to go down onto my desk. So in other words, if I wanted to change the camera angle now and I wanted to go back down to my desk, I just go into where the camera is, click on my webcam that is above my head, and straight away it's now showing down onto my desk. And vice versa. If I want to go back to having the camera back onto me, I go back to the laptop camera, the webcam in the laptop, and it goes back to me. So the other thing is, Sue was saying that that's what happened to her, that she signed up under somebody because they were local. And that actually happened to me too. So the reason why I'm telling you this, it actually happened to me as well. But that's okay. I mean, like the person that I signed up with lives in my hometown. We don't actually have much to do with each other. And it was, as far as I'm concerned, my business starts with me. So when it come to you sign up with a friend, she left, got passed on to someone else, but haven't heard from her at all, and it's been well over a year or more since my friend left. I know, Sue, and it's really sad that things like that happen. That's why I always say it is really, really important who you sign up with. And if that person, like my attitude was, if I'm going to sign up under somebody, I really need to, it's not complicated, Eleanor. It's really, really easy. It is so easy. And I've had more complicated setups than that before, that I had a switcher program. I've had a Manicam program. I've used quite a lot of different things. But I can tell you that Zoom has made it so much easier. I just swap between the two cameras and it's so much easier. That's what switcher program does as well. But my internet was not strong enough to run the switcher program, but it runs Zoom. So I'm lucky in that respect. So, hey, Barbara. So you just moved from St. George and hope to set up your craft room like mine, Barbara? Really? I can tell you my craft room, I love my new craft space. It's absolutely super awesome. But you know what? I would never have even been able to afford a new craft space like I've got if it hadn't have been for Stampin' Up. But I mean, I work hard. So, I mean, it's not something that comes easily. You've got to put a lot of work and a lot of effort into it. But Stampin' Up is one of those companies that what you put into it is what you get out of it. If you just want to buy wholly and solely for yourself, then you can get your discount. You get 20% discount straight off the bat. As soon as you purchase your starter kit, you get 20% discount straight away. When you get to Bronze Elite, which it's just through buying, like it's just the amount that you spend. And if you stay current for 12 months, the majority of people will get to Bronze Elite. When you get to Bronze Elite, you go up to 25% discount. Now, there's a couple of different ways to join Stampin' Up. So you can join Stampin' Up wholly and solely just to get the discount on your products. You can also join Stampin' Up to actually get the discount on your products, but you may have a couple of crafty friends that you might like to be able to sell some products to, and that gives you a little bit of commission on their orders, and it helps you stay current. So it helps you make your quarterly amounts. The beautiful thing about Stampin' Up, compared to a lot of other companies, a lot of the time you have to spend so much per quarter, as well as your customers have to spend so much per quarter. But Stampin' Up actually compile it all together. So if you've got a couple of people that want to buy from you, then their orders, as well as your own orders, they will all go to that quarterly minimum amount. Now, it's $467 that you've got to spend per quarter. So that's every 3 months you have to spend $467. If you sign up right now, so you purchase the starter kit, so straight away you're going to get a sale for a start. Starter kit is the best deal in the book. I'm telling you, it is definitely the best deal in the book. The starter kit is you get to choose $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. Now, as far as purchasing in your starter kit, you may like to purchase, and I'm just going to show you this. You may like to purchase our brand new Stampin' Cut emboss machine. It is superb, I'm just telling you, and it folds out so easily, just like this, for your die cutting and embossing. Now, if you're in the market for a brand new die cutting and emboss machine, you can pop this into your starter kit right now, and it's $209 worth. You can get it for $169, and then you add on an extra, what is it? $26, I think it is, an extra $26. My maths is just beside me today. But you add it up to $235. So you're going to get that for $169 plus some more product, and then you're going to enjoy a 20% discount. So Linda says, you joined in July. Do I have any tips on getting customers, please? Okay. I'm just going to keep going through these questions. Can you sign up? Sticker Lady says, can you sign up from USA? I can put you on to some people in the US. If you want to email me, and you can email me at bejeweled01@gmail.com, Sticker Lady, and I can pop you on to one of my friends over in the US. You can't sign up with me, I'm afraid to say. Only Australians can sign up with me. But you can sign up with another demo over in the US, and I could easily tell you some of my friends that are over there, and you can take your pick. So Linda says that she joined in July, and do you have any tips for getting customers? Okay, so one of the tips for getting customers, and this is one thing that I can say, to absolutely anybody is talk about what you do. Talk about your crafting. Let people know that you have this love for crafting. Talk about what you do and share what you do. And I am telling you that people, once they get their hands on Stampin' Up products, they will want to buy them. I can tell you our products are fantastic. The quality of our products are awesome. But the other thing is, Linda, you need to look at, to getting some customers, you need to look at, is there anyone in your friend group that might be interested in purchasing some crafting products? If not, you might think about maybe putting a flyer up in places like the library, local libraries, maybe community centers, maybe if you've got a senior cits club, maybe some retirement villages, like popping a flyer up saying that you sell Stampin' Up products. Also too, anybody that you know, if they're interested in crafting, give them a catalog. Give them a catalog to have a look at and say to them, no pressure, but if there's anything that you want to buy, I'm available for you to buy from. It's all a lot of word of mouth. It's a lot of, Linda, do you have a business page on Facebook as well? That's the other question, because you really need to have a business page on Facebook and let people do a search to find you and share continuously to your business page. There's a lot of things of how to find the customers. There is also too, Linda, in your under business resources, is it under business resources? Yes, under business resources, there is a thing that says so many places to find new customers. You need to go through that list and you need to have a look at that list. So, hey, Geraldine. Oh, Geraldine's going to sleep. No worries. Have a good sleep. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, Linda, it's just a case of putting a thinking cap on. The other thing is maybe doing a letterbox drop in your area, saying to people, you know, I'm a crafter, I sell crafting supplies. And also my attitude is, everyone laughs at me. I take my Stampin' Up catalog. If I'm going to a doctor's appointment, I sit in the doctor's appointment with my Stampin' Up catalog, looking through my Stampin' Up catalog, because it's always a conversation point, because sometimes people will say to me, oh, wow, do you know people that do Stampin' Up? And instantly you have that conversation. Even this morning, believe it or not, I was talking to a lady on the phone about a diet program that I've just signed up for. And we got onto the subject of Stampin' Up. I said that I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator and that I do that for my full-time job. And believe it or not, she's really good friends with a good Stampin' Up demonstrator friend of mine, Kaz Boylan, up in Bundaberg. So it's a small world when you start talking about crafting. But yeah, just have a look. And Linda, feel free to reach out to me and ask me questions, because I'm happy to answer any questions. The only way that I got to where I was to ask other demonstrators questions, and the ones that actually gave me the information and helped me, I wouldn't be where I am today without doing that. So yeah. Christine saying, amen, sister. Good morning from the UK. Just getting up for early shift. Stampin' Up products, once tried, never forgotten. And that is so true. If you get the products in your hands. The other thing, Linda, is even ask some of your friends, even if they don't think that they're into crafting, just say, look, I've just started this new crafting. Do you want to come and stamp with me? Like, just come and play. I just want to show you what it's all about. I'm not going to pressure you to buy anything, but just come and play and I'll show you how to make some cards. As simple as that. Just get together with people and craft. And I can tell you that as soon as they get their hands on it, yes, they will definitely, oh, no worries, Cindy. They will definitely be keen. I can tell you, when someone makes their first card, my idea is you're so going to do that the next doctor's and next bus trip. Exactly, Linda. So the other thing is, make sure that you've always got business cards. We can order business cards through our demonstratorship. So make sure you've got business cards. Whereabouts are you from, Linda? Are you from here in Australia, or are you overseas somewhere? Let me know where you're from. Make sure you've got business cards on hand. You used old catalogs in the dentist, yes, and you can do that. Dentists and doctors, you can leave them, vets, hospitals, with your contact details on them. It doesn't have to be like, yeah, the current things. Trust me to be late, Elaine. All good. Oh, you did that on Facebook this morning. So you put a business page on Facebook. That's awesome. But yeah, as I said, anytime that you want to question me, find me on Facebook and send me a personal message. I'm happy to help. I actually do business training with people that aren't in my team. I do business training with my team, but I also do business training for other demonstrators without. Oh, you live in Caboolture in Queensland. Okay. So Linda, do you know Gaynor Mason? Because Gaynor's from Caboolture. Gaynor's a demonstrator up there. Do you always use current products? What is your blog name? Okay, I always use current products, Eleanor. Yes, definitely. I don't, if you go to stampingwithdonnag.com, you will find me. And also over on YouTube, well, here on YouTube, you'll find me. But stampingwithdonnag.com is where I am. I don't actually physically do the blog thing. I know that a lot of people do, but I don't. Videos is my thing. I do videos all the time. Good ideas. You've left catalogs at doctors. I'll tell you another idea that, oh yeah, just saying things on Facebook. I'll tell you another idea that a friend of mine, Rose Ward, you may know Rose Ward from New York. The thing that I love is that I know people now all over the world, but Rose said that whenever she stays in a motel, she conveniently leaves a catalogue in the motel, because she said you never know who the cleaning ladies might be interested in crafting. I went to the post office one day, and believe it or not, the lady in the post office, she asked for a catalogue. So I took her a catalogue in when I was taking my postage in. Oh, you don't know Gaynor? Yeah, okay. She's from Caboolture. I just thought you might have known her. So you're in the same area. But yeah, like I always use current products. If you're wanting to run it as a business, you need to always use current products. There's no point advertising. If you look back through my older videos, of course, some of the products aren't going to be current on my channel, mainly because of when I did them. They were current when I did them. But yes, I definitely always use current products. And if you're trying to run it as a business, you really need to use current products, because there's no point showing how to use something if people can't buy it, so as soon as there's a retirement list, I clear out all of my retirement stuff and I start again. It gives me hotels are a great idea. She said at the airport as well, Christine, it's just amazing. I was like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. But, even making handmade cards for people and sending cards to people, it's amazing when people start. I've got my group of friends here in town that I've had a lot to do with. None of them are real crafty. There's a couple that are crafty, but none of them are real crafty, but they buy my handmade cards off me. So they know that that I do handmade cards. What do I mean about my channel? My YouTube channel, here it is here. So you need to pick my brain. Elaine, please feel free to message me. I'm happy for you to pick my brain. I'm okay about that. I love it when people ask me questions, and I love to be able to help, because it's it's what Stampin' Up's all about. We're a community of crafters that we like to help each other. So I would definitely help you, Elaine. So Eleanor, it's a YouTube channel. Yeah. So what you're on here right now, if you look down below this video, you will see a subscription button. If you click on the subscription button, that will subscribe you to my YouTube channel. So, and turn on the bell notification, and that will actually tell you every time I've uploaded a video, every time I've gone live on my channel. Okay. They are great ideas. And how do I apply to get business training, Donna? Linda, I'm going to launch some business training starting in the new Stampin' Up year. So our new Stampin' Up year starts on the 1st of October. And I'm taking on a few demos and going to do some paid business training. So I'm happy if you wanted to do that. You just need to email me and I'll pop you on a list and I'll send you some information. Exactly. That's what I'm here for. It is my job, and I'm happy to help people no matter what. So you're only 680 away from silver, Sue. That is awesome. So Sue, you have a team member already. Is that correct for you to go to silver? Because you need to have a team member to go to silver. So $680 away, I'm sure that you're going to be able to do that. I'm sure that you will get there. How long have you been, how long have you been, Sue, how long have you been a demonstrator for? Because that amount that you've got to reach, it changes. If you've been with Stampin' Up for longer than 12 months, it changes every month, depending on your overall, your rolling 12-month sales. So whenever it gets really, really close, if you're really, really close, you need to try and hit that as like before the end of that month, because the next month it could be a lot further away. You need to sign for that, Donna, for some business training, Eleanor. Is that what you're saying? I would be happy to, yeah, I'd be happy to train with you all. My email address. Okay, hang on, and I have this here. This will give you my details. So I'm just going to click down back onto my desk again, if my mouse will work. Okay, so there's my email address, Bejeweled, BEJEWELLED 01@gmail.com. So yeah, okay, but Sue, what I'm saying is you have to have a team member to be able to go to silver. Yeah, you need to have a team member to promote to silver. Okay, so you think it's been more than 12 months. Yeah. So what actually happens is you need to be able to go into your reports, and you need to be able to look at what your rolling 12-month sales is, because I think I've got full confidence in you, Sue, that you could do it. You've just got to look every month and see where you're at, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to explain, but what actually happens is when you've been with Stampin' Up for longer than 12 months, what actually happens is you go into what they call a rolling 12-month sale. So when we click over from 1 month to the next, it's like if you can imagine you've got a carton of eggs and you've got 12 eggs in there. So 12 eggs would be 12 months of sales, right? So what actually happens is when we click over to the next month, the oldest egg gets taken out, all the other eggs move along, and the new month, that egg gets put in there. So depending on what the sales are for that complete rolling 12 months, it can go up and down, so it can fluctuate. So but I'd be happy to help you out. Like to understand your reports, that's the one thing that you need to do, is be able to understand your reports. You'll have to watch the replay, Matthew. There's not much crafting here. I just got on and showed a couple of gifts I've got, so there's probably not much crafting for you, Matthew, to look at. It's more about being a Stampin' Up demonstrator and people asking questions. So if you have any more questions and you're watching the replay later on, please type them into the comments, because I always go back through my questions, and I'm happy to help out if you have any questions whatsoever. If you've decided that you're thinking that you want to join Stampin' Up and you want to make sure that you make the right decision, I'm telling you, I look after my team so well. They get presents for promoting and qualifying, and they get a beautiful team environment page. They get monthly team meetings. If they want to run it as a business, they get business training. They get weekly business training, my business builders. Yeah, so you've got to be 3,600 CSV, Sue, exactly, in rolling 12-month sales. So not year-to-date sales, it has to be rolling 12-month sales. So you need to look on that, and that you'll find that, Sue, in your activity reports and in activity detail. So it's under business resources, under reports, and then under activity, and then activity detail, and you will find that. So, but if you need to ask a question, you need me to step you through it, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'd be happy to help you out. All right, so enough gabbling on. I'm just sitting here thinking, I was having a lovely time chatting with everybody. So if you have any questions about joining, or if you have any questions about your demonstratorship, and you need a little bit of guidance, please feel free to message me. I'm happy to help out. As I said, I will be starting up a business training starting at the beginning of October. I'm now globally ranked. Well, I was ranked at 103 last year, and I feel like I might make that top 100 globally this year, which will be out of, I think, over 55,000 demonstrators. Even to be ranked at 103 in the world blows my mind. And I was ranked at number 8 last year overall. So, and I've earned 3 incentive trips. So, and I'm really, you're too old to move to Australia, Christine. You make me laugh. You've followed me, Christine, for so long. And it's so good, like, to get your comments every now and then. I'm like, oh, there's Christine again. You know, like you tend to be like my number one cheerleader, I think. But if you have any questions about anything like that, please don't hesitate to message me. And as I said, if you wanted to run it as a business, I can quite easily give you the business training to be able to do that. So thank you everyone for joining me, and I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. And I'll stop gas bagging away here because I was just like, oh, I'll jump on and show my presence. And then we turned into this conversation. But isn't this what it's all about? Isn't it wonderful to be able to have these conversations, and all across the world? It doesn't matter where we are. All right, until next time. And I just wanted to let you know too, I won't be on Saturday morning live at 10 a.m. like I normally am. I did say that last Saturday morning and I forgot. I've got my 2-day retreat. So I won't be actually on at 10 a.m. next Saturday morning. So I'm sorry about that. I may jump on, I don't know, maybe Thursday morning, maybe Friday night. I don't know. But I'll find some live crafting time there somewhere. All right. I will catch you all in another time. Okay. Bye for now.